Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Hannah from the Instagram My Skincare Regime, where I post about skincare products I'm currently using. I also have a blog where I post in-depth skincare reviews, for which the link will be down below. The K-beauty brand Purito released 2 different sunblocks that are both meant to be hydrating, moisturizing, great under makeup, and provide no white cast. This is the Daily Go-To Sunscreen and the Daily Soft Touch Sunscreen, which is the newer of the 2. But which is best? Well, in this video, we're going to be swatching, reviewing, comparing, and contrasting these 2 products, determining which skin type they're best suited for and which one I'd recommend. I'll also provide alternate sunblock suggestions. So let's get on with the video. First off, in terms of the price, these are very similar. However, the Go-To is usually slightly more expensive than the Soft Touch, but not by much. And in terms of the volume, both of these products are 60 ml, which is slightly more than your typical 50 ml facial sunscreen, so that's good. In terms of the packaging, both of these are recyclable, made from 100% recycled plastic. Both of these sunblocks are vegan and cruelty-free, and both have the highest Korean standard SPF rating of SPF50+, which protects against UVB burning rays, and PA++++, which protects the skin against UVA aging rays. Now, let's first dive into the Daily Go-To Sunscreen. This is a daily use sunblock aimed at normal to dry skins, and is a hybrid sunscreen, i.e. it contains both chemical and physical filters. The physical filter included is titanium dioxide, which usually gives the skin a white cast. However, the company have stated this sunblock provides the skin with no white cast. We'll be testing that out later. In terms of any skin beneficial key ingredients, this contains silica, asiaticoside, asiatic acid, and madecassoside to soothe and protect the skin from environmental aggressors. Furthermore, the sunblock is fragrance and essential oil free, making it slightly more agreeable to sensitive skins. In terms of the texture, the brand states that this has a blendable formula, and I would agree. It is easy to rub and massage along the skin, and is not sticky or tacky, and you can definitely feel, as this dries, the product form a light silicone-based film on top of the skin. That is to prevent the product from breaking up on the skin. And luckily, this doesn't seem to ball up and isn't uncomfortable. The brand also states that this is easy to reapply and sits fine under makeup, which I would agree. This product definitely feels like a moisturizing cream on the skin, and although it's not too heavy, this definitely has a reflective, almost greasy and shiny finish to it. And thanks to the titanium dioxide, this shows up as reflective on my warm golden toned skin. So this product is aimed at normal to dry skins, and judging from the finish and my experience wearing this product, I would agree. I would also suggest lighter skin tones wear this sunblock due to the reflective finish. In terms of dupes, the Be-Plain Sun Muse SPF50 PA++++ is a really nice alternative, and unlike the Go-To SPF, this provides no white cast and is lighter in texture, but like the Go-To SPF, it is also unscented. Review is on the blog. The Vanilla Co Sun Essence is another very light sunblock that does contain fragrance, but it leaves no white cast on the skin. Review is on the blog. Now, let's move on to the Soft Touch Sunblock, which is a daily use SPF. And unlike the Go-To sunblock, this is a chemical sunblock containing chemical filters, so it should not provide a white cast. It is aimed at oily combination skin types. The filters are listed on the screen now. Both this and the Go-To SPF contain silica, however, the Go-To SPF contains more derivatives. This Soft Touch SPF contains 5 different types of ceramides to lock in moisture and form a barrier on the skin. It also contains alpha bisabolol to brighten the skin's tone, and panthenol, which is soothing. So, the Soft Touch contains slightly more beneficial ingredients, however, both products are moisturizing and hydrating. And of note, the Go-To SPF is fragrance and essential oil free, whereas the Soft Touch contains fragrance. Now, let's move on to the swatches and texture. The Soft Touch is supposed to have a matte finish with no white cast, so let's see. Firstly, this is an emollient cream. It is easy to spread along the skin and is not sticky or tacky. As this is scented, it has a Dove soap type of scent, which does dissipate slightly once rubbed in. This definitely feels moisturizing, is fast absorbing like the Go-To sunblock, but this does just slightly feel thinner. Like the Go-To, you can feel a very lightweight protective silicone layer form on top of the skin that doesn't ball up. Once this sets, there is no white cast, even though this contains Tinosorb M. Furthermore, the finish isn't extremely mattifying, but when comparing this to the Go-To sunblock, you can definitely see how less dewy, shiny, and reflective the Soft Touch sunblock looks in comparison. And my oily combination skin much prefers the finish of the Soft Touch sunblock, as I find I look less greasy or dewy, and there is less of a chance of a white cast showing up on darker skin tones with the Soft Touch. However, in hot, humid weather or when exercising, this isn't as mattifying as the Nivea Anti-Shine Sunblock for oilier skin types, which I have reviewed here. And also the Garnier Ambre Solaire Liquid SPF, which I would recommend, or the Vichy Liquid Sunblock for those who don't want to look too dewy. And of course, my ultimate favorite mattifying K-Beauty SPF is the Missha Aqua Sun Gel, which I have reviewed. It is extremely lightweight and mattifying, and although it's hard to find these days, I have found some links, so check them out. So overall, the Daily Go-To Sunscreen is aimed at dry skins, whereas the Daily Soft Touch Sunscreen is aimed at oily combination skins. The Go-To is slightly thicker than the Soft Touch and has a dewy reflective finish unlike the Soft Touch, which is not as dewy or glossy. The Go-To sunscreen contains numerous silica derivatives to soothe and repair the skin, whereas the Soft Touch sunscreen is loaded with barrier-reinforcing emollient ceramides. In my personal opinion, I prefer the Soft Touch sunscreen. Although it contains fragrance, its texture is just slightly thinner. I don't get a white cast, and the finish suits my oily combination skin better, even though it's not hugely mattifying. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe today for future content. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!